Thank you very much. I am sure that the incoming Commission, the incoming High Representative, will not only take good note of this debate in this hemicycle, but also will find a way to preserve the unity of the European Union and the Member States, preserve our strong position in defence of international law, and also keep the constant relation and coordination with others in the world, starting from the UN system, but also looking at the Arab world in the region, and not only in the Arab world, that are knowing the situation on the ground very well and try to indicate with wisdom and realism the way forward. And I am sure they will also manage to see what kind of further initiatives can be taken to try and help the situation moving forward and avoiding the worst to become irreversible, if you allow me to put it this way. There are times that there are issues on which some advancements are possible, and some other issues and some other situations that in certain particular period of time or of history require us, I would say the forces of wisdom and reason in this region for sure, but I would like to say in the world, to try to avoid that the worst becomes a fait accompli, irreversible. And I have the impression, I've discussed this several times with many in the region, that these times we're living are asking us to play that role in this moment, to try and avoid that things become that things go so far that the positive perspectives of a solution of the conflict are still viable in the future. Let me just comment on one thing that I've heard during the debate and that has impressed me a lot, because there is the issue of the settlements in itself. There is the work we have been doing and we will continue to do, I'm sure, as European institutions on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, on the Arab-Israeli conflict, because there are two conflicts in one. But then, even more than that, there's the role that the European Union has on defending and preserving the international rules-based order. And someone in this hemicycle has said, and I quote, "The settlements are disputed, yes, but illegal, no." I have the impression that we're moving into a place, and I hope the European institutions, including this hemicycle, doesn't move in that place, where it's international law that is disputed. That is a very dangerous place. So I hope that beyond differences and divergences, you will manage not only to advise and ask the Commission and the Council in this respect to help contribute to unblocking the situation in Israel and Palestine, to help implementing international law when it comes to the settlement issues, but also that you will always keep in mind, as members of the European Parliament, that international law is not for discussion, it's for respect. And that when you get to the discussion of whether international law is good or wrong, then you're already in a place where Europe shouldn't be. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Mogherini. The debate is closed.